Hello guys, welcome back to Masterandlearnit. In this video we are learning about equivalent fractions, how to simplify them and how to find the missing number when you have equivalent fractions. But before we do that, let's just have a picture of how equivalent fractions look like in real life. So suppose you have two identical pizzas that you choose to divide along the straight line here. So how many pieces do you have? 1, 2, 1, 2. So you have identical pieces. And let's say you choose to eat the top part only, and also you choose to eat the top part only of your second fraction. So how many parts did you eat? In your first fraction, you ate one part out of how many? All the parts, 1, 2. 2 parts. But let's say before you eat this part, you choose to divide again, maybe going down this way. How many pieces do you now have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many pieces did you eat? 1, 2. So you ate 2 pieces out of 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 4 pieces. But if you look closely, you would realize that these numbers look differently, but the value that they ate is the same, because we're coming from the red line going up. So that's the essence of equivalent fractions. So when you multiply the numerator or the denominator, or numerator and the denominator rather, by the same number, the value doesn't change. So this is how we solve equivalent fractions. So the first thing we need to know is, if the numerator or denominator gets bigger, that means you have to multiply. Bigger numerator or denominator, multiply. If the numerator or denominator gets smaller, divide. So smaller, divided. Bigger, multiplied. Smaller, divided. Bigger, multiplied. Then the first thing you need to do is to start with the fraction that you are given, with all the information without anything missing. Then they compare it to the other side of the fraction that you are also given. Let's get started. So in this case, I have 2 over 3 equals to 8 over box. So I'm looking for what's inside the box. But I look at the first fraction, it was 2 over 3, and now something is missing. So I look at the parts that are given, which are the numerator. You once had a numerator of 2, now it's 8. So it grew bigger. So if something grows bigger, that means it was multiplied. So what multiplied 2 to get 8? Remember, we said you always multiply both the numerator and the denominator. So what multiplied 2 to get 8? Let's count in 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that means we multiply by 4. 2 times 4, we get 8. And 3 times 4, we get 12. So the missing number is 12. Here's the second one. Let me try to do this one, which says 12 over 27 equals to 4 over box. So look at the fraction that you're given, which is 12 over 27, and we must compare it to the other fraction. So here I have 12, it became 4. So you were once having 12 and became 4. That means it grew smaller. So if something gets smaller, divide it. So that means I have to come here and divide both my numerator and my denominator. What divided 12 to get 4? Let's count in 4s. 4, 8, 12. Divide by 3. So divide by 3, divide by 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 27 divided by 3, that's 9. So I want to challenge you to do these 2 questions that I didn't do. But now that you know how to simplify equivalent fractions, if the numerator or denominator gets bigger, it was multiplied by a certain number. So multiply both the numerator and the denominator. But if the numerator or denominator gets smaller, that means it was divided by a certain number. So divide both the numerator and the denominator. If you find this video to be helpful, give it a big thumbs, share to your friends, and always subscribe to Masterandlearnit, where we make learning easy and fun. See you in the next video.